Let's get my first guests out. It's Bella Ramsey and Romesh Ranganathan. It is lovely to see you both again. Thank you for coming on. Romesh, you look different to the last few times I've seen you. You look in far better physical shape. But no,
well, that is a really nice way of saying, didn't you look shit last
time?
No.
But I mean, I know you've been working out. Have you been running? You've run a marathon, is that correct?
I ran the marathon last year. I'm running the London Marathon this year.
Wow, congratulations! Yeah. That's amazing. Amazing.
Listen, I'm not a hero. Oh.
Are you? Are you doing it for charity or?
I'm doing it for the Teenage Cancer Trust. Yeah.
Oh well, that's amazing.
So, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. That's amazing. Congratulations to Romesh, because look, I should point out the average time to run the marathon.
Jonathan, do not do this.
No, I'm
Jonathan.
just going to just because we still support you.
No, you're being a real piece of shit now. Because you've done all that, oh, isn't it great? And I thought he's been really nice. Because normally, every time I've been on it, no disrespect, you've been a prick to me.
Wow.
And then you were being nice, and I thought, oh, this is going to be cool. And now I know. Well, do your bit. Let's just do your bit.
Well, Bella, would you like to know what the average time for running the marathon is?
Yes.
OK. The average time for running a marathon is under 4.5 hours. Romesh managed it in just over 6.5 hours.
That's not bad.
That's good. Romesh. So that's why I was saying it, because I knew it would get that reaction. People are going,
you've done it in like a patronising way. But look, you know, the average actually is most people don't run it. So
there you go.
Yes, absolutely.
So, but it wasn't my fault. There's queues for the toilet, man. Every time you go to the toilet, there's a 20-minute queue. I went for one queue, went for one toilet, wee-wee, right? There's a guy in the queue who's not even running the marathon. Wow. He's just stood there in the queue.
Yeah, but I needed to go, Romesh. It was a busy journey. Do you set yourself a goal? Are you thinking, OK, do you have a target? Because first time, 6.5 is very reasonable for first time. I understand that. What are you...
A lot of backtracking going on here.
What are you aiming for?
You're doing 26.2 miles of backtracking here, Jonathan.
Yeah. I love you put the point to it as well.
I'm trying to do it in around 5 hours. That's
5 hours? Okay. Around meaning 5.5 to 4.5?
Like between 5 and 8.
Okay.
You know, I think it's reasonable.
But look, we've been joking a bit, but it is amazing. Isn't it amazing he's running...
No,
genuinely, please. At your age, it's amazing.
At your age, you just made it worse.
At my age.
Yeah.
Doing it twice is impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Bella.
You're welcome.
You know what? You should host a chat show. I feel like you're generous in your comments and your questions.
Thank you.
A league of their own. Everyone has to do the wildest kind of stunts on that, the kind of most improbable challenges. It's really nerve-wracking, and they make you do a lot of that as well, don't
they? Now, because when I started, I was, like, just on the panel. But now I'm hosting. One of the main reasons I wanted to host is that I don't have to do the physical challenges, because I don't want to do any of that. But they're always trying to get me involved, but because I don't do them all, so they're always trying to get me involved. So one show, it was like a rugby challenge thing, and they had to answer questions while doing, like, a scrum thing, and they just dragged me into it and covered me in, like, mud and crap.
Right.
So then the show finished, so I went up to my dressing room, and I was just trying to get myself sorted out, and I was like, I've got to get changed and I'm going to get showered, and I was finding mud. I don't want to get too... There was mud everywhere.
Well,
so I was, like, properly, like, trying to... I had to get in.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm, like, in my dressing room trying to get, like, tissue and, like, clean myself off and make sure I give myself a thorough scrub. And so I'm just sorting myself out, cleaning myself up, and, like... And then... As I'm sort of just finishing to clean myself up, I see there's a text message on my phone. I pick it up. It's my driver waiting outside, and it says, "You might want to close your blinds." Yeah, so it was basically... But where it was where all the audience come out of the show. So I'd given them a little League of Their Own post-credit bonus. And I say, you know... Yeah, that was right. Not even a full Wolf whistle there, just half. Yeah, horrible.
Bella, how would you do in a zombie apocalypse? How do you think you would cope?
I think I'd be all right, you know.
But you have to forage for food and stuff.
That's totally fine. Yeah. I'm a vegetarian.
OK.
Well, he's a very well-known vegan.
I'm veganish. I eat eggs now. Sorry.
OK.
I'm
so
letting
you're
us
not?
down. No.
I'm the same, actually. I'm vegan, but if I'm really hungry, I will have a bit of pork.
I'm actually
Let me ask you about accents.
You should come to Pig Wrestling Club.
I'd love to.
Yeah. Anyway,
Is
sorry,
there a
John.
pig wrestling club?
No, I just made that up.
I've only nearly wrestled a pig.
Why?
When?
Well, because I used to have pigs as pets, and if you've got a pig, any pig owners in the audience will know. No? OK. Because you have to oil a pig, as you know. You have to oil a pig. If you have a pig, you have to oil your pig.
What?
You oil the pig.
Because they get dry skin.
They get dry skin. So you go out with pig oil that you get in a big can. It says the size pig oil. You put... The pigs see you come in, they know what they're in for. They're looking forward to it.
OK, that's...
No. They want the relief of the smooth skin. Oh, wow.
No, you can't go, I oil my hands. The pigs go like this because they know what they're in for.
They know they're getting
It's Jonathan coming round. Oh, bloody hell. It's horny old Jonathan with his pig oil again.
Look,
Getting his hands all warmed up. It doesn't make any difference, Jonathan, you pig pervert.
You made me cry. Oh.
OK, let's change the subject. Let's get away from Romesh's
really
fantasies. OK, so Romesh has a book out, ladies and gentlemen,
Hey.
which is kind of based in, it's loosely about, or certainly it's a key thing in the book, Yasmin Bandara Levels Up. It's about a young girl who plays video games, and it's a lovely story. It's a very sweet story. I was surprised it was by you. Tell me... Because it's got a real heart to it. Tell me about the book, please.
So the book is... I wrote it with Susie Day, but the book is... It's about a girl who has some sort of... her parents are both doctors, and so they've got this expectation of her to study really hard at school and become a doctor. And she is somebody that when she goes to school, she kind of lets her real personality out. She's a bit of a joker, sort of class clown, etc. And she discovers this football video game that she really likes, and it turns out she's really good at it.
Is it FIFA?
It's called Goal Pro 7. and it's nothing like FIFA or any affiliated games. So she really gets into this game, and it's basically, the book tells a story of her trying to... She basically wants to enter a tournament. She turns out she's really, really good, and it's her battling against expectations of girls with regards to video games, and also her parents' expectations in terms of them thinking that kind of thing's a waste of time.
And, you know, young people are good at video games. They're better than we are at video games.
One of the things that one of the problems I had is that my kids are really into, the younger two in particular, really into Fortnite. So I started playing Fortnite with the kids, and then suddenly you're in Fortnite, and it's like they're your parents, right? They're sort of going, Dad, over here! Oh, my God, can you not do a simple thing? and so, like, you'd be running around, and so, like, my youngest son said, Dad, I'll build this, like... He created this little world for us to go and, like, practice in. And then we're playing the game, and, like, one of his mates came and I said, what are you doing? He said, I'm just playing with my dad. And then this character drops into this world, shoots me in the head, kills me, and then I hear on the speaker going, I just killed Romesh Ranganathan. And then loads of kids start dropping in. They all start just doing headshots. Every time I regenerate, they just kill me and they go, I got Romesh Ranganathan too. I got Romesh Ranganathan too. And it became this, like, thing. I was like a trophy for these, like, weird little hunter kids. It was horrible.
Can I just say, though, what's interesting about this dynamic is you have both, not necessarily knowingly, but you have worked together. You both star, or, well, you star, but you're in a film together, Chicken Run 2.
Yes.
Because, of course, you had the substantial role of, was it Molly you
Molly.
played? Molly. And you played rat number 2?
No, don't do this. Nick. My rat had a name.
Yes, Nick.
Is this have I come on to be roasted?
No, we're just having fun.
OK. Well, two of us are.
OK.
One of us is thinking about emailing their agent.